All right, I suppose I'm live. Let's see, hang on, I gotta check and see if I am live. Ah, yes, I am live. All right. Face fuchsia poop shit. Okay, Nick. Hello, everyone. I'm doing a very impromptu live stream this evening because I felt like it. That's about it. That's really all there is to it. I just felt like it. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know who all's gonna be on here. We'll just have to wait and see. However, until then, I'm going to be sending out the live stream group or the link to people. Wait and see, said the fat controller. Ah, yes, that is true. Only have one person so far. I'm not surprised. I did pick a really late part of the night to stream. I wanted to stream a little earlier, but at the same time wasn't really feeling it. This might be a long stream, this might be a short stream. We have no idea. We'll just have to wait and see. You kind of did, John. I did. I really did, Nick. That is true. And I'm sorry. Let's see here. If this stream doesn't have enough people, I will be deleting it and trying again later. However, I'm going to make do regardless. I don't think I'm going to have anyone like come into the chat, like anyone come into the StreamYard with me, because I don't know, not really feeling it. But that is subject to change. However, I don't know. Well, there's two people now. Nice. Build a wooden. You know, Nick, I would, but all of my wooden railway stuff has been packed away and stored in cabinets. I do not plan on getting my wooden railway stuff out anytime soon. However, there is a sort of layout that I have been building, kinda for something. Cringe? No, this is based. Look at this. I've built Knapford Station, kinda. Yeah, Knapford Station. I'm doing a thing. Holy shoot. Pieces and quiet. Yes. Kinda. It is kind of pieces and quiet. Also Oliver is there. Oliver's right there, right? Yeah, right there. I also have some of my model stuff over there that I've been working on, but that's this is so gaming. Thanks, Nick. I'm glad you think so. Holy holy crap. Hi, special trees. Hello. Why is everybody escape remake moment? What? No. Lovely desk. Where? Where is the desk? Nick, I need you to where point me to it. I don't know. Where's the desk? I couldn't tell you. I don't know if it's been this way for anyone else, but it's been very cold. It's been very cold in Kentucky lately. I don't know why. With all the box shapes. Do you mean that one? That is just a table. That's a very round table. Hmm. Yeah, job that's called winter. I don't like winter. It's cold. I don't like the cold, Nick. Cold hurts my face and my hands. Real talk. I thought you said, yeah, John, that's called Twitter. Mm, Peter Sam, huh? Yeah, Peter Sam. He's pretty mid. I love Peter Sam. I'm glad that Peter Sam's finally revealed to the public. I don't know if I should say this legally or if this will get me in trouble, but I have known about Peter Sam for a little while, like a bit, like a while. You can't say that little baby Peter Sam. I'm only stating the factual opinions. Special trees. That's not a very good opinion. There's no factual opinions. There's 3 people here. Ah, yes. Now I wonder. I wonder who else shall join. Only Minecraft Tugs episodes go suck. Hi. Hello, Fancy Engine. I know you from a few places, actually. You're the one guy who puts all the different faces on that one Nakayoshi Thomas that I see on TikTok sometimes. That's pretty cool, pretty funny. I wonder and I ponder the orb. Slay. I slay. I wonder. Nakayoshi is Fancy Engine a fancy engine? I surely hope so. Nakayoshi is peak. Nakayoshi is peak. And to drive home the point, this is something I got a few weeks ago. Nakayoshi Harvey. Now I can't reveal what I'm doing with Nakayoshi Harvey just yet because the haters will try and sabotage me. However, I'm very happy to have Nakayoshi Harvey. He's really cool. He's genuinely one of my favorite pieces of Harvey merch. If they rebooted Thomas and Bertram was included in the first season, would you complain? Why would I complain? That sounds awesome. No, but Harvey's great. The Nakayoshi Harvey is a wonderful little thing. The funniest thing is the wheels are spaced out where they're spaced out. Oh my god! Just a second, please. Apologies, everyone. I have someone bothering me. John yells at his imaginary friend. I'm not yelling at an imaginary friend. My brother is bothering me. I don't want him on my live stream. The voices in John's head. I don't have voices in here. It's just my voice. All I hear is my voice in my head. Because that is normal. The hater sabotage. No, Adam's not a hater in that context. He's a hater of my existence, but not the art that I create. No, but as I was saying, Nakayoshi Harvey's really funny because his wheels are spaced out good enough to where he fits on HO track. And that's pretty cool because I've been like running him unmodified on HO track, and it's been kind of funny. Like I've had Thomas pushing him, and it's worked, and he's in scale, and I think that's the best part. No, but I do intend to do something with this Harvey in the coming months. But what I have to do is I have to wait a few months before any work can begin, because there's a certain piece to the project that will not be arriving until April, somewhere between April and June of next year. But that's all I can say. Sorry for being cryptic. I just want to keep my projects a secret in case they don't work out. Anyways, I also have Nakayoshi Oliver with me. I got this guy at a train show in 2019. He's pretty cool. I like the Nakayoshi Oliver. Nakayoshi, in my opinion, is just Ertl but good. It's Bubsy 3D. You got to train the train. I guess you could put it that way. Also, hi October, nice to see you. Nakayoshi Engines on HO track is a vibe. It is a vibe. That is true. Mr. Oliver. We're waiting on a copy of Bubsy 3D for the Sega Saturn and 32X. I wonder, I ponder. I'm going to be texting people to see if they will join. John looks at the floor. I wasn't looking at the floor. I was looking at my phone. I was texting people, Nick. Why don't you be nice? Why don't you be nice, Nick? It costs nothing to be nice. 1992 wooden railway stapled chassis flat magnet Proteus. That is the sentence of all time. Hurdle Proteus, Nakayoshi Proteus. Polite in this economy? Oh yeah, I forgot, Nick. Can trees join and be able to talk about Tug's 1987 lore for 25 minutes? Apologies, special trees, but I kind of messed up. I can't share the StreamYard invite link with anyone, even if I tried. I don't think it'll work because I think it might like kick me off the stream. I'm pretty sure. Unless I can figure out how to do it. Because you have to understand, I am incredibly not socially inept. No, that's later. Technologically inept. I'm so technologically inept that it's not even funny. Ask anyone. It's how did you even do that? Well, you have to understand, Nick, if I wanted to share the link, I would have to go from one tab to another on my computer. And I think if you leave the StreamYard tab, it ends the stream. And I'm not going to risk that. So your lack of tech knowledge is actually astounding. It is. It genuinely is, October. Like, sometimes I blow my own mind in terms of how technologically inept I am. It doesn't do that. Well, that is great to know. In that case, maybe I could add people. John. Oh my god. Oh man. If you change tabs, it won't do that. Are you sure? I'm not a very trusting person. You have to reassure me that it'll work. I'm socially impent. That's not how you spell that, but B for effort. Yes, please. Okay, Nick, I'm sorry. I do wish that other people would be in the chat because I wish there were more people. It needs to be. Can't tell. I can't do it. Oh. Hang on. October texted me. October just said my brain is like KFC gravy. I've never been more offended in my life. Listen, the amount of KFC jokes that are thrown upon me on the daily on the when I'm on the internet is like actually insane. I'll just mention, oh yeah, I'm from Kentucky, and he's like, oh KFC chicken. Am I wrong? You're not wrong, but you could phrase it a little nicer. Everybody don't mean to me. Oh yeah, October. If you think if you think that I'm just technologically inept, it doesn't stop there. It does not stop there. I actually forgot you're from Kentucky. I literally just made that comparison without that knowledge. That's okay. You're a friend, so it's fine. You have to understand, I'm not just technologically inept. I'm just inept at a lot of things. I'm not that bright. For example, I've been working on something lately. Hey, John, could I actually join stream? In a little bit. I've had a lot of fun just talking here by myself, Nick. But in a little bit, I might let you in. However, I will say I am inept in more ways than one because KFC gravy is thick yet awesome. Oh, thank you. I know I saw the parentheses, but I'm just dummy thick in both ways of the term. Like editing Thomas episodes blog into 24-minute blocks. I think if people weren't cowards, you would be able to put 5 classic series Thomas episodes into one 30-minute block with commercials. I think I'm just dummy thick. Not with the 2 C's, Nick. Not the 2 C's. That's too far. THICK. That's not no, we're not using that in that context. Haha. Okay. No, but as I was saying, I think they could have in the USA. They could have. Oh, but I am inept because I've been working on a model of Thomas lately, a 00 scale model of Thomas. I got a shell from my good friend Noah LBSC Thomas, and I've been working on it lately. However, at one point I thought, you see, the Thomas is built to fit on a Bachmann 1F chassis. And I'm like, what? And the 1F chassis is metal. It's die cast. The 1F chassis is, I'll just do like that. The 1F chassis here is die cast. And the thing about 3D printed model trains is the running boards, they sometimes like curve up or curve down. It's like really weird. It's just a thing that 3D prints like do. And I was wondering, hey, what if I just took the running board off the Thomas shell, the 3D print shell, and put it on the 1F running board so that way it's more sturdy? And I really thought that I could just just separate the running board from the rest of the shell using an X-Acto knife and pliers. Well, to be fair, no. Look, I kind of messed up the shell. I broke too many pieces off of it. It's not great. It's not good. I'm really bad at this. Other side's not great either. You killed him. I did kill him. I'm sorry. However, I showed this to Noah, and he was like, "Dear God, I'm just gonna make you a new one." And I'm like, "Yeah, I think that is best." So I think Noah is going to be making me a new Thomas shell without the running board, just so it could easily slip onto the 1F running board. But even then, I'll have to do more modifications to that because I think I'll have to. Let's see here. Let me grab the 1F chassis. Here's the 1F chassis, and here's Thomas, or what's left of him. And he's supposed to fit on like this. However, I should say The 1F chassis is built to where you have to put Thomas on like this with the circuit board at the back. So the basic, however, the 1F is built where the running board is facing the direction of the circuit board. So technically, Thomas goes on the 1F chassis backwards. However, if I were to take the new Thomas shell, if I were to take a new Thomas shell and put it atop the 1F running board, if I were to do that, that would mean that I would have to cut out this whole area right here. Cut out this whole like area right here for the 1F chassis, which is also die cast, just to have it fit that way. Suffice to say, whenever I do get my my series where I talk about my models up and going, I think I have Unlucky Tug beat. I really do. I think I have Unlucky Tug beat in terms of the crazier way of making Thomas. Anyways, I've lost a lot of people. I'm now very sad. I wish the people would come back and watch me talk. However, now I'm going to bully other people to get into my live stream. I really hope people come into my live stream. I really want other people in here. You still got trees. That is true. Insert insane. Oh, you worry me. I wish the. I've been streaming for 22 minutes. Wow. Just as long as my classic Thomas half-hour block. How many episodes are you putting into your half-hour block special trees? How much is it? Just 2 episodes? Is it 3? How many are you doing? I'm curious. I wish someone in here would come in here and talk to me about Victor Tanzig, because 4 episodes and a sing-along song. Wow. It's a lot of stuff. I need someone to come in here and talk to me about Victor Tanzig. Me. Okay. There was more people I was hoping to get in here for Victor Tanzig. Let's see here. How do I open up? How do I invite? All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do something a little unorthodox. I'm going to take a picture. And I want to join and be crazy, and I can talk with Victor. Perhaps special trees. Let's see here. I'm going to take this link. Let me grab this link. I can talk Victor being a huge ass Tugs nerd. I was hoping October would be still here, because I was hoping to talk to them about Stream Duck, correct? It's not Stream Duck, but all right, let's see here. I have to do this. Let's see. I wonder if there's a way I can invite. I'm not kidding when I say that I am technologically inept. Is the stream still going? I cannot tell. I can't. I can't tell if it's still going or not, but maybe it is. Who's texting me? Oh, it's people. I'm going to send this to myself. I'm going to go back in. He's trying to set up in case. Stream's still going. All right. StreamYard, that's it. Did it take you that long to figure it out? It's kind of funny. I wonder if I were to send the link to my good friend Craig of Craig Railways. Craig Railways is peak fiction. Hello, May May. Hello. Nice to see you here. I hate trains. Hello, Craig. He's looking through the glass eyes, but Thomas must give it a few tries. That's a Tally Hally reference. I know that one.
It's a Tally Hally reference? Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Hello, John Steak and Cake. How are you doing today?
Hello, Nick Blue Tank Engine.
Exactly. It is me. It is me.
I'm tired.
John, we all are. You're not special.
That's not nice.
Lol.
Be nice.
In this economy?
Average Twitter user be like,
exactly. You get the grind. You get it. You get it.
They said, Nick, hello.
Hi, May.
Bazinga. Anyways, Nick, I had an idea on how to make a specific episode of T-Sauce season 5 better.
Okay. I got really confused. I was like, did you just say T-Toss, but in a weird fucking way? No, you meant
no, not T-Toss.
No.
We love T-Toss in this house.
We do love T-Toss.
T-Sauce, as in Victor Tanzig's The Stories of Sodor, we don't love in this house. Or at least I don't anymore.
What was the season 5 episode? I know you mentioned that to me, but I don't think you...
Okay, no, but the thing is, I had an idea on how to fix the first episode in particular.
Okay, yeah, that's the one where the fucking Jeffrey guy dies.
Vandalism is the one where Jeffrey dies, and it's the one that everyone really hates.
Yeah, because what the hell even was that?
So, according to sources, Victor Tanzig killed off Jeffrey as an excuse to introduce Dudley. Immediately after the first episode, the intro changed to feature, instead of
Dudley
Jeffrey and Diesel 10, it was Diesel 10 and Dudley. So, this is how I would do it. I would introduce Dudley in Vandalism.
Yeah.
But I would have Dudley take Jeffrey's place and die. which I know may sound bad because I'm mutuals with the buried truck. However,
However,
I think he'd be more accepting of someone killing him off immediately rather than brutally, being disgusting with Dudley, making
God,
Bill like a racist or something.
I'm so scared of what Victor's gonna do with
I am
Dudley.
too.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Like, listen, I love Dudley. I think Dudley is like. Sorry, my mind is blanking. It's like it's deserved that he's gotten so popular. I like Dudley a lot, and I probably want to do my own interpretation of him if I ever do my series. But like, Victor Tanzik has fucked up so much shit.
To be fair, Dudley can't do much. What do you mean? Like, World War II is gone, so less disturbing stuff is possible. That is true, Craig. Craig has a good point. After nationalization, Stories of Sodor sucks. That is true. Because every single episode, ever since like halfway through season 3, has just been nothing. Every single episode is just hating on British Railways. Like, it's deserved, but oh my god, give it a break.
Be creative. Be different.
Yeah, and that's the thing that Victor can't be. Because you know what, maybe he had a little bit of creativity in him, but that was completely lost by the time that SCPs of Sodor was done releasing.
Oh god, I keep forgetting that he did that. How bad is it?
I would never forget it because I love SCPs of Sodor. It's like the best thing to come out of the show because
no, there's no way. Sorry, I said that unconditionally. I'm sorry. I didn't mean no, don't look at me like that. No, it was an accident. It was a misinput. It was a misinput. It was a misinput.
Anyways, okay, so also the possibility of the LNR taking over Sodor is higher than what you would think. That's interesting, Craig. Counterpoint: the LMS is right there. I heard from the 2022 Audrey notes readings that both the LNER and the LMS were like trying to beat each other to get to Sodor first, and then Sodor just said nah to both of them. I like the Skarloey stories of the previous season. I did like, the Skarloey stories of season 4 weren't that bad. They really weren't that bad.
God, Victor Tanzik, man.
Have you ever seen how close the NER was to the Furness? I have not. I'm not very good at geography.
Do you at least remember the Reddit Railway?
I do remember the Reddit Railway. I watched a couple episodes of that. It was bad.
That was so.
He still makes it.
No, he fucking doesn't.
No, hang on. Reddit Railway. Is this still real? I surely hope not.
It's real, but he doesn't post on that channel anymore because there's some godforsaken reason.
He hasn't touched it in 5 months.
No,
this is a win for us.
No, listen, it's for some reason he did a community post either on that channel or his main one where he's like, "Oh, should I move Reddit Railway to my main channel?" And he did. So there's a few of them on there. So the actual last Reddit Railway video is like a little bit later than that, I think. Do I know the specifics? No, I don't.
I thought he started Reddit Railway on the main channel, then moved it to the second.
No. He did an announcement video on it on his main, and then he did it on that side channel for a bit. I remember when that first came out and Logan came on call and was like losing like their shit over it. It was really funny.
Yeah. I mean, I should probably change the name of the stream to something else. What
did you even name it?
I called it "What Do Fortnite Players Provide to Society?" and we haven't spoken.
Well, that's a good. Well, okay. Let's discuss this. Well, so I'm a Fortnite player. What do I add to society? Anyways, you look up the floor again.
No, I'm texting. I'm texting Sweeney.
Oh, you're texting Sweeney. Tell them I said hi.
All right. God, Storm is legit the low point of.
Oh my god, I watched that today, I think, and I think the biggest issue with that episode, right, is that That was season 4, I think.
Yes.
Stormer season 4. Much it had been at least up at that point a good while since Victor did a Tugs like rewrite, I guess you'd call them.
Yeah.
So Storm kind of feels very out of place, and I'm kind of worried that Munitions is going to be the same thing.
I'm worried that it's wishful thinking. I'm hoping and praying that Munitions is like the longest episode of season 5.
Better be. I just wish he'd at least take because Storm is bad because it just Jesus, it's all the issues I've had with Victor up until this point that I know I've complained about, the pacing, the montage sequences, the editing, that type of thing. But what really brings it down is that he doesn't really change anything, because I'm pretty sure the term storm flags doesn't apply to railways.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
And
why would you say the storm flags are out? That's a railway. That doesn't apply. TAS 155 season 5 they got a mid so far. Thank you. That is right. It's been awful.
I'd wish he changed the diet. I wish he just changed it up a little bit, because I know
it's so cut. It's so copy and paste. It's actually kind of sickening.
The only plot difference is the fact that the cult, he didn't fully translate the scene where Zebedee gets the gold barge and Toppat goes to talk to Captain Star. He doesn't really do that. He just kind of abbreviates it, which makes sense, but that
does make sense. And I feel like that's one of my lesser gripes with it.
Storm also has. I'll bring this up. I want to bring up in the live stream just how damaging those montages are to the narrative of his episodes, because there's the scene where Arthur goes out to find what was his name? His name's 13. He uses the 13 model. Joey. Sorry, Joey Turner from 2006 YouTube. So throwback.
Reference.
I know it's almost a cut and paste thing of the original Highwind scene, which is okay, whatever. But the issue I have with it is that right before it, there's a montage where Arthur has a discussion with I don't know his name. I don't care. With that green Hackett. Okay, whatever. See, the thing is that in that I'm going to call it montage scene. I'm just going to call it that. The montage scene, they have a discussion about what Peckett asked Arthur to check beyond Barrow in case of any damage or something. See, I don't even know, because there's no information given. We don't know what Arthur is doing out there until we get to that scene. And it's only when he mentions it once of what he's actually doing in a throwaway line do we know what he's doing. And he does this constantly in so many episodes. And it's just not a good narrative. It's just not a good narrative. It's just not. It's like if you're gonna make a character go out and do something to where he's going to a different location and the audience just doesn't know what he's doing, you're shit at writing. I'm gonna be blunt.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to act like I'm Shakespeare or anything, right? No. But I don't do that. I wouldn't do that. I don't think anybody here would if they wrote a story. That's just bad storytelling at that point. I really just want to do a remake of a full redo of one of his episodes and just remove all of those stupid montage sequences just to prove just how damaging they are to the storytelling of his series. They're just so bad.
I do agree. That montage is not good. Dude should fix damn lighting. That is true. Emily said, I don't know if that makes any sense, but it gives off many vibes of that. It's so far removed from the source material. Thomas still looks like Thomas, but he might as well be a new character.
That's another thing. I don't think he understands. There's certain. I remember I was watching Thief, which is the pirate you write, and I talked about how I want to remake it. I probably will remake it. I want to, because there's that scene of where it's the copy and paste of all the stars and zeros getting together to have that meeting, and they're bickering with each other or whatever, and they translate it, and it's I think I don't know, it was Toby and another character. I forgot who it was. Was it Reginald? I don't remember. There was Toby threw back, like Toby got into like a heated like argument with one of the characters, and I remember Toby said like tried to threaten them to like fight him or whatever. And I
Yeah.
remember going, that's not Toby. Toby wouldn't say that. That's just not Toby. So I think Mei Mei's completely right there to an extent.
I remember specifically hearing when he was talking about his creative process, he said that the characters, like specific characters, were based specifically on the Tugs characters. Like Thomas was directly based off 10 Cents, Percy Sunshine, Toby OJ, Whiff, Grampus.
Yeah.
Top Hat was Gordon, Big Mac was Henry, all that stuff. And the thing is, I just don't think it works.
It doesn't work.
Tug's characters and Thomas characters are different. You can't like throw them together and make that work.
It's also apparent that doesn't work, because going back to Storm, actually, the last episode I watched where Percy has a speaking role in was Training, which is the most recent season 5 episode.
Yeah.
And Percy there, like, I think I understand. I just shit talked to Victor about his storytelling and his writing, but I'll say Percy in that episode feels like Percy, or at least to me. The opening scene of Storm copy and paste Sunshine's dialogue and connects it with Percy. And again, because Storm was the first new Tugs rewrite in a long time in that order. I don't know what the last one was before it, but it's just, you get used to how a character speaks. And then I'll frame it this way, right? Because the first episode of Stories of Sword was Sunshine, right? It was Percy.
Yes.
Percy's dialogue, from what I understand, is most of the time is very different from when he started out. Is very different. So Storm, because all of his early dialogue is probably based off Sunshine, at least how he talks. And then when you get to Storm, because Percy's, the way he talks and the way that Victor doesn't really understand how to kind of hard chooses between each dialogue, the way that Percy talks in an opening scene is so jarring compared to the rest of the series, at least at that point.
It really did feel like he forgot how to rip off his source material. That's the nicest way I can say.
Yeah.
He forgot how to rip it off and make it like consistent. Because it's not. That's the issue. And another thing, probably the biggest problem I have with Storm, not even like, well, the writing's bad because it's just copy and paste. My biggest issue is like Edward just turns into Hercules from a vocal standpoint for that episode and that episode only. And it's so obvious. And I hate it. It's bad.
It's just
disgusting. Hello, Custom Trains. A good friend John of Custom Trains is here. Hello. Hi, John. We're complaining about Victor Tanzig.
It would be better if he just took the scenes, but he wrote the characters how they're actually supposed to be written.
Yeah.
That's fine. He doesn't have to copy and paste it, especially not at that point. Because again, like I'm gonna like we're now in season 5. We're so far detached from those early seasons where they were so heavily influenced by Tugs. It's like at this point, just Munitions is gonna suck. I just know it will. I know if Storm taught us anything, Munitions will be just like that. It will be like that all over again. I'm
so sad. I thought Munitions, whenever he got into it, was gonna be peak, and now it's gonna be ass.
Because I remember when he did Stories of War, he did like this Q&A. It was this it was literally like the greetings and salutations before he uploaded the whole thing. Because binge watching, I remember that's one of his reasons for doing that. I think he. Or it was the one afterwards. I don't know. At some point, he had a video where he stated that several people were asking him why Munitions wasn't done in Stories of War, because like at that point you'd kind of expected it, right? But then he just didn't. Which I'm gonna be a little bit biased there. I think he should have. But anyways, he mentioned that he was saving it for a later date, and like I at the time I was like, oh, okay, I'll wait for your missions, and I thought that would be like something in the next season after Stories of War, because um because Stories of it was season 3 that came out. No, what season came after Stories of War?
3.
3. Oh wow, he did it. Stories of War was a lot earlier than I thought. Okay. Yeah, to me, because I think Fort Sudrian, which is the old dock of Stories of Sodor, I'll call it, basically.
Yes.
Which it's going to be. I know exactly how he's going to do munitions. It's going to be at Fort Sudrian. It's going to be the all dilapidated, and they're going to dismantle the whole fort because they all got blown up because of munitions. You can't tell me that's not what's going to happen. I highly doubt he'll do it anywhere else, or maybe he will. I don't know, but
that's a good point. But hang on, I gotta dig for something in that case. Hang on.
I'll keep talking at least.
Okay, let's see here, because I'm looking. I am looking at the one clip that he gave in the teaser for the season.
Yeah.
If the architecture is anything to go by, this looks like Brendam Docks.
Yeah, which I don't understand why. But anyways, I lost track of what I was saying. Oh, I thought how munitions how he'd do it, because season 3 takes place after Stories of War. I think directly after, right?
Yeah.
And I assumed that by then, because Fort Sudrian was closed after Stories of War. I think it was closed in season 3.
Fort Sudrian was closed in season 4B.
Wow. Okay. Because to me, how he should have done it, like, it should have made sense after Stories of War. He should have closed Fort Sudrian afterwards, because Fort Sudrian didn't have a reason to exist after the war, which is why it closed in the first place. But the fact that it closed that late in the game is kind of confusing. So I always thought he'd do that, and then munitions would be munitions. It'd play out like that. And then Fort Sudrian would be, abandoned properly. And, to me, that makes sense. But the fact that he's done it so late in the game, it's like, what? It's like, to me, it doesn't, there's no reason. Like, Storm, as bad as it is, it exists to give Arthur a redemption story. So it serves a purpose. I don't know what his ripoff of Munitions is going to be. Ignore the fact that I almost said adaptation. It's not an adaptation. It's a ripoff. But, like, what thematic purpose is this going to serve? That's my question. What's the reason, other than...
I genuinely could not tell you what...
It's like I feel like he's just doing it just because he promised he'd do it at some point.
Yeah, because, like, I do think... I have a weird opinion. I do think Munitions would have fit. I think it would have fit in season 4. I don't know why, but I do feel like it would have been season 4.
Because Fort Sudrian closed in season 4.
Yeah,
that would have been the perfect time to do it.
That doesn't make any sense. Why is it at Brendam?
Fort Sudrian is literally the place where all the big shooty stuff was. And you're telling me that it's going to be well, actually, John, I think you're getting... I think that's actually Knapford Harbor. Because to my knowledge... No. Is it?
It's Brendam. I saw it. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now.
Can you show your phone up to the screen so I can see? Because I don't want to go back to that video. I'm too lazy.
Sorry. Just a minute. I gotta... No, it's okay. It's okay. I just gotta find it. Oh my god. It's only this time of year that I have notifications on and am subscribed to Victor Tanzig just to keep up with this series.
Oh my god.
All right, let's see. I hate that I have ads. There's ads on everything. I hate YouTube. I hate ads.
Can't use ad block.
Hey, Opera GX said that you can use ad block on their browser. So
1960.
All right, let's see. Let me turn up the brightness on this. Yeah. I don't. This looks like Brendam.
No, what does this look like? Okay, wait. I have to actually let me look at the actual thing itself. I'll stop being lazy. I'll stop being lazy.
I imagine it's to start the end of the season to give more clues about the Saboteur. I mean, I've come to accept that the Saboteur is Robert Hall's brother. I think that's obvious at this point. His twin brother. I think that's
What's the
obvious at this point.
Mad Bomber? What's the time code for that?
It is 26 seconds.
Okay. Oh, this is Knepford. Because okay, so I understand that that uses the Brendan Docks layout from season 3. I think this is. Maybe it's Brendan. I don't know because Victor uses a custom route, which when I say custom, I mean it's just like a combination of different routes, and I believe much of that route is based off of the old SI3D iOS. And if you know the SI3D iOS, you know Knepford Harbor uses Season 2 Brendan.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying it's at Knepford. Although looking at it more closely, it appears because the only Season 3 Brendan Station model that was available up until I think recently, actually, someone did a proper remodel of it, which thank you whoever did that. Oh no, wait, no, it's probably actually at Brendan.
Yeah, the thing that I know that it's Brendan is because
all the characters.
It's got that one open shed with the vans and stuff underneath it. Because I remember in season 1, in the episode Branch Lines, there was a whole scene where Diesel and Adam and Toby were all down at that specific area of the docks.
I think also because all of the characters that appear at this one shot, I think all specifically work on the Brendan Branch line.
Yeah, I see.
I think Eric. I know Derek is part of the rescue team, so he doesn't count, and Toby also doesn't count. But I believe Eric, Edward, one of the Scottish twins, and Diesel work on Brendan.
Yeah, also Derek is there, which is interesting.
He's a rescue engine.
He is, yeah. However, it's interesting because that kind of plays into another thing.
He's going to be the fire chief stand-in. I feel like it.
Yeah. However,
because what's the fire chief's name?
Mickey's gonna die. Mickey's gonna die. That's what everyone's saying because you look at the trailer. There's a scene where Edward is passing through a line of very poorly reskinned SI3D 2006 models.
Yeah.
And in this, we see a recolor of Edward. And the thing about Edward is that Edward and Mickey share a model, which tells me that Mickey is going to die. We also see a B-12, which I can already tell you is going to be...
Alfred.
Not Alfred. Alfred died in Stories of War.
Dude, I don't care.
It's Benson.
Benson, okay.
And then we see an Austerity there, which I think is going to be Sheffield. I have a weird feeling that it's going to be Sheffield. Because I don't think they're going to kill off Samantha. I don't think that's going to happen.
No, because... I can hear the music. You don't have to tell me.
Ignore the music.
Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Isn't Samantha in like a relationship with like Reginald?
Reginald, yeah, they're married. They're canonically married.
Oh yeah. I've told you my. I think I've told you this, but I'll share with the chat. I personally believe Training is so far the worst episode narratively of season 5. It is the worst.
That is very interesting.
I've told you this, John. I want everyone in the chat to hear my opinion. Okay.
Well, please share your opinion. I'm going to mute just so I can get the music out of the background.
Okay, so I can concentrate. So Training, in case nobody's seen it here yet, Training is the Mavis episode of season 5. And at the beginning, at the end of the main core of the episode, you get a little snippets about Kate, who works on the Peel Godric line. At the beginning of the episode, the Little Western. Sorry. It was okay. Thank you, John. It was she in the beginning opening monologue. It's told that Kate was struggling to fit in Little Western. She went off to Farquhar to work with Toby to learn a bit the ropes of it better. And at the end, it's revealed that, oh, now she's fine, or whatever that is. I think that is the biggest waste of a narrative ever, or at least that Victor has done. Because why is that just a brief explanation in an episode where Kate is not the main character? Why couldn't we have gotten an episode where Kate actually struggles to fit in with Little Western and has an whole episode dedicated to her struggling to fit in, another one, and then like a two-parter of her, and then the second part would be her getting to learn the ropes with Toby and her fitting in properly there? Why is it just two monologues, like what, 3 scenes, like 4 or 5 scenes total in the entire episode, just awkwardly squished in the beginning at the end, and an episode about Mavis? Like, why? That's such a waste. It's such a waste. You could have done something with it. You probably would have done it poorly, but I would like to watch that. That's interesting.
It's really this whole season. I feel like the best way of describing it is just like Victor's phoning it in. He's run out of ideas. I think we've established that he's run out of ideas, because like you think about it. It felt like the entire series was building up to the SCPs of Sodor, because it was. That was like the big, huge thing that answered all of the questions, or quote unquote answered all the questions. And now he's run out of ideas. And so now he's just phoning in random bullcrap to just wherever, just to try and make things make sense when they don't. And it's ridiculous. And also, you have to keep in mind, not only are the episodes shorter than usual this season, compared to like season 3 or 4, episodes were like 20, 25 minutes long. The longest episode of season 4 was 30 minutes long with the finale. And then even that felt a little rushed towards the end. And that was 30 minutes. And now we have episodes that aren't even getting to 15 minutes. And not just that, guys, but also keep in mind that there's only 10 episodes for one season. I'd understand if you were like trying to split it up like season 4. There's only one season, one batch of episodes for season 5, and there's only 10 episodes. So this is just proof that I think Victor is phoning it in. Because I think in any other context, Victor would have made an entire episode about Kate. He would have.
He wasted it. He wasted such a good such an interesting concept. It's, oh my God.
I have, Nick, when the stream ends, I can't announce this publicly, or else the haters will try and sabotage me. I have a proposition for you that I will present to you when the stream is over.
Oh, okay.
I have a proposition for you. It's very important, very relevant, but I will save it.
All right.
Training is the longest episode of season 5. Oh my God. Also, I don't know if this is just a matter of the runtime or just the lack of episodes, but not a lot of characters have done stuff. Not a lot of characters have done a lot.
I think you can tell why Victor took a year-long break from this series.
No, the thing is, he usually takes a year. No, he usually takes a year and a half to make the new stuff. And it's weird because this production turnaround has been shorter than most seasons. Because keep in mind, I've had. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's I'm also a firm believer. Not only that he's phoning, and to add to your phoning in, I also think that those questions and answer videos that he does, they were a death sin to his pacing. Those things, it might just be me, right? And I know everyone's like me, but I can't process fast shit. You know I'm acoustic, right? You're aware of that. I can't I can't process things like go too quickly like those videos. I understand that they're designed to be quick little snippets because they're just questions. You just answer like one question, right? But he goes from like, oh yes, we do in fact have hot makeout sessions. Like and subscribe and share. It's like it's so quick. It's bad pacing. His pacing is bad in those videos. And then it just spills over to the main stuff. It should spill over there.
His videos have lost that one little bit of substance they had That's all I'm gonna say. They've lost their substance.
Yeah. I remember I know Victor before season 5. Since the beginning, I know he's been a very a very talked about person in this fandom. But
Yeah.
I will not admit that when I see people talk about him now, it is so much different from pre season 5. Pre those questions, pre Sodor, like the wave of Sodor short and Q&A videos he's made pre season 4. It is so different. It is so different. And I'm not I've only recently gotten so interested in this stuff because of how much of a spectacular disaster it's turning out to be. But I'll admit, watching his episodes were fun. I remember when season 3 was coming out, I'd watch every new episode willingly. I'd watch it, or at least the season that has that one where Thomas, Birdie, and Kate go to Railgate. Was that season 3?
That is season 2.
Season 2. Okay, it was season 2. Sorry, I'm stupid.
No, it's okay.
It's like I watched it. I watched new ones every day. I'll admit, I was invested in it at one point. And then after season 4, after that long episode, I kind of started to wane interest. And then SCP's Sodor, it's like, I think the name was just a turnoff for me.
I don't blame you, but it did turn out to be genuinely one of the more interesting things to come out of the series.
You have to understand though that from a series that, okay, I have a really strong opinion on Stories of War, but it's less about Stories of War itself and more on the topic of it. Yeah. Should I delve in that rabbit hole?
Okay. I don't know. Perhaps.
Now, I'll say my opinion and then we'll continue on if you want to. I think Thomas content that tries to do shit like that, where it takes place during wartime periods, I think are, I guess you'd say, disrespectful.
It does. It does.
They are disrespectful. I understand because when I was I remember back in 2015, I don't know who made it. There was a series I'd watched called Sodor at War that the main bulk of it was it take place during the 2 world wars. It'd be what season 1 was World War I, season 2 was World War II. And I remember I was interested.
If I may say,
yeah,
was that series Trains?
Yeah.
Was it made by a dude called Peel Godred Branchline?
Yes.
Okay, I remember him.
Yeah, and no disrespect to him, right? I don't want to shit talk him. This isn't a shit talking moment, okay? I think that series, and there's another example that I have to say that really reaffirms my point, are really disrespectful with the whole war subject. You have to, something that I look at when I look at Thomas, right? You have to understand that when the books were published, it was in 1945. It was just after the war ended, I think. Yes. Or at least close to.
It was days after the Second War ended.
Yeah, and it's people are just starting to recoup from the 6 years of absolute torture that everyone had to go through, the whole world had to go through, and here comes these little colorful books about trains and stuff that are supposed to deter from that to an extent. You're trying to, when you're writing a children's book, you're trying to make it, you're trying to entertain a kid, and especially in a time where war just devastated the whole world. No wonder the books took off, because people are trying to find, or at least parents, I guess, were trying to find something happy for their kids to gloss over the fact that, we just went through a massive fucking war. And as time has gone on, I have to give Wilbert such massive respect for not even once writing anything about either war. I have to give him respect for that. The only significant thing he ever did was the fact that Thomas arrived somehow on Sodor during the First World War, was considered wartime loss or whatever, and was sold. That's important, but that has nothing to do with the war as in the war itself. And the only other thing Sodor related about World War II, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, was the fact that Barrow was bombed, which is not even a Sodor thing. That's just a real life thing that happened. So it's he didn't write anything. And when I see videos in this when I see videos in this fandom, when they make fucking Sir Topham Hatt allies with Adolf Hitler, yes, that was a thing that existed. It was a Trackmaster series. I Cannot find it again. I really want to. I hope it still exists so I can see it just to
Trackmaster?
Trackmaster, yeah.
Are you sure you're not talking about Sojourn Conflict?
No, 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 no.
Like, you can say Sojourn Conflict. You don't have to.
Oh, wait, was Sojourn? Oh, right. Sojourn Conflict had Hitler in it. Sorry.
Yeah,
no,
Sojourn Conflict had Adolf Hitler disguise himself.
Like, okay, I forgot about that. But no, there was a Trackmaster series where Hera was a thing at the time, and he was scared because her Topham hat was at Brendam Docks meeting Adolf Hitler. I am not kidding. That is exactly how it turned out. Yeah. Hero. Don't ask questions. Just don't. Yeah. Listen. Point is. Point is. I understand that people can do dark stuff with Thomas, and like fine, whatever, that's cool. But you have to do it tastefully. When you bring war into it, where people have suffered, and so many millions of people have suffered through it, you're defeating the purpose of Thomas entirely. You're defeating the purpose of it, of why it even exists. It exists as a storybook series to entertain children. And I understand, especially Victor series, with all the swearing and hard themes in it, it's not trying to be like that. But if you want to make a Thomas series, you gotta at least have a little bit of it. You gotta make it. You can't just. Maybe it's just my personal preference. Maybe I just don't like dark Thomas stuff, because I really don't, unless it's done tastefully, which I think anyone could say, right? If you could like something if it's done well, which Victor doesn't do anything well, right? And it's just, I just don't like World War Thomas series. I just don't think they're not respectable. Sometimes they're laughably bad, like what I just blurted out a few minutes ago. They can be very, they're tone deaf. They're just, no disrespect, because especially the Trackmaster thing I just mentioned, that was probably made by somebody who just was probably 13 or something. Let's be real here. He probably didn't know what he was doing, which is fine, which is understandable. Except Victor and Turtles and Thomas are not 13-year-olds. They were adults when they made that. They should, or at least
Turtles was 15 when he made it. Turtles was 14, 15 when he made it. That doesn't really excuse it.
Right. So okay, so Turtles is half excused from it, but sort of. You can wane it a little bit, but point is that I don't like them very much. That's just you fundamentally misunderstood Thomas. Regardless if it's dark, regardless if you add dark themes to it, the core of Thomas is that it's supposed to be a world where it's escapism to people, and you can write these silly little talking trains, and they do silly little things on their silly little island or silly little railway. That's Thomas, basically. And I'll see, Trees mentions Blue Snowplow series. That's interesting. He does something interesting with that, which I'm only going to give it to the final part, because the first few are kind of, they're not mid, but they're just they're passable. But it's all about just doing it tastefully. It's you gotta stop, and you gotta ask yourself, is me doing a World War II Thomas series really respectable? Is that I think I've gone on enough about it. That's my point, basically. They're just not Thomas at that point. You've fundamentally misunderstood what Thomas is. Congratulations. You're winning.
I do think the best way to do horror in the context of Thomas the Train, I do think the best way to do it, in my opinion, is to make it psychological. Target the characters and their most fundamental psychological features, and take that and work with that. For example, Master Lemon's The Token.
I haven't watched that.
Okay, I'm not going to say much about it, but it's very psychological, and it really dives in deep in terms of what makes James tick. It's very James is fundamental psychological, he's basically psychoanalyzed.
Right.
That's all I'm going to say. I think you should listen to it. I think you'd like it.
Okay. Yeah.
Trees was onto something saying that Horrors of Holland Lake, Horrors of Holland Lake, that's also psychological. Like,
By the way,
and
Trees, I think Trees wanted to be on the stream, I think. Does he still want to do that? Yeah, I just wanted to bring it up. I just wanted to bring it up. Just to ask him, just to make sure he still wants to.
Hang on, I gotta get the
Yes, he does. He does. Okay. See, I didn't forget. I'm not like silly John over here. I remember. I remember.
You're not very nice.
Yeah, but we're still friends somehow. That's actually a really rude thing. Come back to that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
You should have. I should have left you on that bit of sidewalk when I found you, but you didn't.
But you didn't.
You know the quote.
I do know. Yes.
I know I fucked up the first bit. But you didn't. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. But yeah, that's my hot take on World War II.
Interesting take. Before we continue, I just wanted to say, Plarail Crane.
I'm gonna eat it.
No.
If you paint it correctly, you can actually make it look like the crane scene in Thomas the Tank Engine, the book.
Oh, I could.
I really actually, yeah.
I love this crane. I don't know if I unironically love this crane. Because look, it's got 6 wheels.
That is a sick ass crane.
I really like this crane. I've been eyeing it for several years on eBay, and I finally got it a couple months ago. Coolest thing is that this connector right here. Let me show you. It's a custom thing. It's like exclusive to it. Because like,
what the fuck is this?
And it just like
double whammy.
It just like couples in like this. It's really cool, and also the crane arm's like adjustable, kind of.
Wow,
it's really cool. This is going to be in the background of a thing I'm working on, which you all will not see the exact thing that I'm talking about for a couple months.
Yeah. So what's a Thomas hot take that you have?
Thomas hot take.
I know we were mainly talking about Victor Tanzik, but I think we should change.
My good friend Braden is here. He said, in my opinion, the Mow and the Lawn series has some pretty bad writing. What are your thoughts? I agree, Braden. I do think Mow and the Lawn was not very well written because it was written by a 13-year-old who didn't even plan out the lore until the 4th episode, because there wasn't even dialogue and characters until the 4th episode of a supposed to be 10-episode series.
God. Anyways, what is your Thomas hot take? What's a Thomas hot take?
My Thomas hot take is that can it be anything?
Anything.
Okay. I don't like Duck and Oliver's props. I don't like them. I hate them. I don't like how they're designed. I think they're disgusting. Duck is too long. Oliver looks like a monster truck. That is my
take. I see what you mean by Oliver. Yeah, he just rides too high. That's his issue.
I do think CGI Oliver is better than model series Oliver.
Commit death. Sorry, that was mean.
I don't know, because I think it's CGI Oliver is more proportionate to a real 1400 than model Oliver.
You're fair.
Let's be honest with ourselves.
I think I'm personally fine with Duck's model though.
It's too long.
Okay, well, let's be fair here. I don't think fuck. Okay, look. Duck's model is so clearly based off of his appearance in Percy the Small Engine, which he looks more like a. Sorry, there's like a million variations of Pannier tanks. What was the? It was the.
I think he was based on a 6400.
64, which has a much like. It's like a squatter, like more like
it is like the tanks the tanks are parallel with the boiler at the top.
Personally, I don't hate Duck being that. Actually,
I don't either. Duck can be like any Pannier, and it's fine. It doesn't matter to me.
I don't fully hate that, but It was just
Before
the fact
I
that
sorry. I
it was
just
just
wanted
the
to say
fact that
before I add special trees to the call, I just wanted to say Braden said mowing the lawn fell off episode 5. You have to understand it. Braden is one of my longtime friends from high school. And
oh, hello, hi, I'm one of John's other friends. Hi,
yeah,
how you doing?
Nick's Canadian. That's not important, but I just wanted to say that's one of his
Thank you.
more defining characteristics.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough.
How
Fair
I
fine.
differentiate you from the other friends. I talk to my friends a lot about my other friends. I'm like, that one's Canadian, that one's gay. Anyways, there's not much. It's like a Venn diagram. But anyway,
Okay.
I will
Okay.
say
Venn
before
diagram.
I'm sorry for not adding you in special trees. I just wanted to say if anyone, I don't know if anyone's noticed because nobody really pays attention to my videos besides the Thomas ones. Is that recently you may notice that a lot of the amount of videos I have on my channel is like been cut in half. I guess you're wondering why. Yeah, like look at it. Look at my videos. You'll see that a lot of videos are gone. Like scroll through my channel, you'll see a lot of them are gone.
No, there's
And
still a good chunk of them, at least. But
yeah,
okay, what's your point?
I made the conscious decision recently, very recently, to take down a lot of my videos, not delete them. They're just not available anymore to the public because they do not reflect me as a creative anymore.
That's fair.
They that just don't reflect me as a creative anymore. I'm not comfortable with a lot of those older videos being online. There's a good chunk of the older videos, like pre 2019. There's a lot of those old videos, but a lot of them had to go. I was not happy with them. There are a few that have survived, mainly like the first 3 episodes of Mowing the Lawn, which I will say are probably the proudest ones.
Because they were the first. They were started.
They were the first. They were the first. They were simple.
You can't get rid of them. They're history, bro.
I can't get rid of the first Mowing the Lawn. It's beautiful.
Hmm.
No, but yeah.
Beautiful, low quality.
It did
240p. Hell yeah, boy.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, welcome, Special Trees, to the live stream.
Hello, I have a name thing. Yes.
You sounded like October when you started. That kind of scared me.
No, he sounded like Special Trees to me.
A Special Tree sounded like October when he first joined. That kind of threw me for a whirl. Whoa!
I've been told that's the second time I've been told I sound like someone. October being the first, actually.
Yeah.
What was the first?
Who did October say you sounded like?
Fuck, I forgot.
Okay.
I know it's like some popular YouTuber or something. Maybe one of his friends, one of their friends. Fuck, I am bad.
A YouTuber, huh?
Yeah. No, you don't really sound like anybody that I know. Also, Trees, I have to ask you this, right? Before we move, right?
Already?
I know we haven't talked much on voice calls recently, right? So I just have to ask you this. Is there anything new on Sunshine? Because you motherfucker have ruined my head on that episode a lot.
Tugs. I forgot.
Yes. Do you have is there anything new from the last time that I've talked to you just to get it out of the way? So you can break my brain again.
I've noticed a lot more. I noticed a lot more things to distinguish Sunshine's ending when they originally filmed it, like right after Jinxed, and then the one they reshot around like High Winds. I noticed even more like minor differences.
Oh no! What is it?
Let me find the time I talked about it. I talked about this to someone else before.
Have you? I know. I remember when you told me that huge fact about the opening shot of Sunshine, and I was blown away by it.
Yeah.
I don't know if John knows. Does John know what do you know what I'm talking about, John?
Vaguely, but okay. I'll let you all discuss. I don't. After, like, real talk. I don't mean to interrupt. Real talk. After we got the Jinxed Izzy Gomez scene revealed, and also bits and pieces of Warrior 20-minute. I'll be real. I'm kind of over it. I'm not a big fan of Tugs anymore. Like, that's all I needed, and I'm good. I'm fine. You all can continue. I don't really care for Tugs anymore. I got
We'll be acoustic. Okay, come on.
That's completely fair, but I still want to see fucking Quarantine's full version and see if it still fucking sucks.
Anyways, what have you discovered about Sunshine's ending? What have you done? What have you done?
You know the little like brown thing that the tugs have, like those rope bumper things.
Yeah.
In the version in the version they reshot for High Winds, it's a bit wonky. You notice that's like not where it's
All of
supposed to
them
be on the
or
model.
which?
Only Hercules. I
Only
think.
Hercules. Oh, and I think Big Mac. I know I saw someone mention this. I think Big Mac has like the blue dye coloring from I think Warrior.
Yeah.
Still on it?
Yes.
So.
Big Mac has the dye coloring from Sunshine. Okay, so that I need to explain that.
Oh, the reshoots of Sunshine.
Yeah. They shot the mud banks like right after they did High Winds.
Right,
and
right.
Then it
and
carries
then
on
Warrior, right. Okay, I got it confused. Sorry. It's been a hot minute since I catch up on Tug's timeline lore. Go on.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's been a while since you talked to me, so.
I know! No!
I mean, the last time we did was like that Salty's Lighthouse Marathon, and
Kill
that was
myself.
a trip. That was a trip.
Killing myself. Yeah, John, we did that. Watched all 40.
We watched all 40 talk segments by themselves, and I think me and only one other person sat for the entire thing.
Oh my god!
Like, it seems that you all have been have known each other for a while, which is really funny and really interesting.
2021.
Was it 2021? I think it was.
I think it was 2021. 2021 was when I did the most calls. I remember Ian too used to join calls all the time around that time. And John, and I think that was like, yeah, and I think John Cube was also there a lot during that period in my Tug server. I miss John Cube.
Yeah, I don't think he's not active anymore. Damn.
I haven't seen him being active in the Tug server for a while. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I think I joined. Oh no, wait, you did a tweet calling out for people who want to join a Tugs only Twitter DM group, and then that eventually morphed into the server.
Yeah, that's why it's called that's why it's called the Discord edition, I think.
Yeah. Is that Twitter DM group even active anymore?
No, not anymore. Really doesn't. Nope.
Yeah, I don't say anything in Twitter DM group chats. I think John knows that too. I'm not very active.
Around 2022 is when it began. Is when I stopped using using Twitter DMs altogether, for conversation.
Yeah.
And in hindsight, it was probably one of my very few good decisions on the internet.
Twitter. That's it. Just Twitter. John, I don't blame you for not knowing that both of us have been friends for a while, because I've only interacted with Trees in that server specifically. He's not really in any other of my other friend groups, so
yeah.
Whoop-de-doo.
I didn't know, but I'm not surprised, because Tugs has a way with you people.
Damn, bitch!
I like the part when the boat go across the screen and then the things happen.
The boat does things. I remember when I think it was Birdie who is his name? Does he go by Birdie? Who went to that Clearwater event and got the sizzle reel footage, and I remember.
That was Birdie. It was Birdie.
It was Birdie. I keep trying to say it's Birdie. No, it's sorry. Okay.
He's on a bus.
I know. Sorry. Point is, I remember on that call when we all watched it for the first time, and I still want that recording of it. I know Mason recorded it. I still want it. Because the entire time I was trying to be like that one person who wasn't losing their shit at a boat show. Because haha, tee people, right? I remember it was the shot of Hercules, that one shot of Hercules in the scissor reel, and I remember I said something like, "Oh, boat, big yellow boat, wow!" And by the time the Izzy Gomez scene came in, I kind of dropped it, because it was holy fucking shit, this is real.
That call was so much fun.
It was. Oh my god.
I'll send you it. I'll send you it in private. I saw the link.
Nice, thank you. I remember I have John knows her. I have a friend called Ivy that I used to talk to. But I don't really talk to that much nowadays, but I still talk to her sometimes. I remember when that Scissor Reel came out, or it was the day after we all watched it because I think it was released the day after, or it was the same day. I don't remember, but I remember
it was released the day after on the 16th. We streamed it on the 15th.
Right, yeah. I remember I talked to Ivy about it and like one other friend in a Discord call, and there's this I think you've probably seen that image, but I've posted it to Twitter before. Ivy did like screen cap the moment that Izzy hit the barge and it exploded, and she wrote the caption, "Me when I arrive at the orphanage." It is the funniest Tugs like meme ever, and it wasn't even made by a Tugs fan. All right. Oh, thank you. Nice. Oh, it's a YouTube link. Why didn't I get this before? Oh my god, thank you.
Because I think only like two other people because I only think like two people, me included, like ever received that link. I'm
right.
Don't really feel comfortable like sharing it a lot without the permission of everybody that was in that call.
Right. And I'm not gonna give it out to anybody, even though we're on the live stream. We're talking about this. Sorry, chat. You're not getting this. Oh. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Thank you for that.
No problem, dude.
All right. Let's. I think that's good catch up. Let's bring John into the conversation. That is Oliver.
Tell me, Oliver.
He sucks.
Not mine. I stole this.
From who?
Sweeney.
Why the fuck you keep stealing shit from Sweeney, bro?
Because he has stuff that I don't have but need.
Oh.
I need.
Dude, why you're so... John just rat himself out. Now to call the cops.
He knows I stole it. And he's like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Thanks, John.
I actually have a Tommy Oliver like right across the room from me right now.
Oh my god! I keep forgetting you're also a Thomas fan too, because you're mainly a Tugs person.
Yeah, actually, I was a Thomas fan and Nut first. It wasn't until like 2020 when Tugs got me and I fell down really, really deep.
Oh god.
I'd personally headcanon that Special Trees isn't actually a Thomas fan. He's just lying to fit in. Anyways, Hornby Terrier.
Hornby Terrier, yeah. You got that. It was a gift, right?
Yes, from Mayman.
Oh.
Very nice gift. It was very good terrier. I plan to paint this blue for reasons I cannot reveal. Otherwise, the haters will sabotage me.
You're saying that a lot.
It's Thomas.
It's not Thomas, because you
want to know Thomas is right here. Thomas is
right here.
That's not the Thomas. That's not the Thomas. Show the Thomas. Show it. Show your first degree murder charges. Show it. Yeah. How did this happen?
I thought I told you an X-Acto knife and pliers.
He was struck by lightning.
No, but I know this is gonna be a different blue.
Or maybe Tug's lore happened.
This is gonna be a different kind of blue. The Wellsworth and Stuttery blue.
Oh,
which is darker.
So jail with Thomas.
This is Wellsworth and Stuttery number 4.
So Tom.
Okay, then who's this supposed to be? Answer me that, you wise guys.
Henry, duh.
No, it's not Henry, it's Percy. Can't you tell?
No, guys, it's Jeffrey.
Oh no.
Yes,
I thought it was Dudley. It had to be Dudley.
No.
That's not a Q2. Is it no, it's a
I'm sorry, what was that? He is an What is
That was the wrong class. That was the wrong class.
He's a Q3.
No, he's not a Q. That's not
he's
real.
XQC, duh.
He's not a bad streamer.
Exactly.
I got it. He's a W.
No, that's a packet. A W's a packet.
It's a Beckett. Okay.
And an L is
Oh,
Nick.
my bad.
Oh wow!
Ah.
When we see each other in person, on site.
Oh,
I'm just
on
saying.
site? Oh, I don't think you can handle
Yeah.
6'5", 300
On site with
pounds.
Thomas. That's what I've been talking about. I have that on DVD.
You're not going to use Racist Rescues and Runaways?
I don't have that.
Fake fan.
I don't
Fake
have it on
fan.
DVD.
You know what, Nick?
Oh.
When we meet up, you better square up. I'll show you what cranky bugs.
Wait, hold on, Trains.
Then let
Aren't
me give you a
aren't
fistful of
aren't you
10 years of
British?
Thomas.
Are you British, Trains?
What?
Wait, John's British?
No, aren't you British?
I live in Kentucky.
Trees, aren't you British?
No, I'm American.
You're American?
I thought you were
Yes!
Trees.
What?
Trees. I thought you were Canadian.
I'm American. I live in Money the Country, and it
Money.
sucks.
What state?
I'm somewhere in the south of the United States. Won't reveal.
Oh,
exactly
ew!
where.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
As someone who also lives in
I'm-
the south of the United
I-
States.
I know it. I know.
I
It.
thought you were
It's-
British.
It over here. It sucks in terms of people and weather and politics and a bunch of other things.
Trees, I hope you understand that I'm a bit stupid. I hope you're aware of this.
A bit.
Oh,
I'm also stupid in miscellaneous aspects. It kind of depends on
Uh-huh.
what.
it depends on the mood. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes you just want to be quirky stupid, and sometimes you're stupid. I get it.
Follow OG
Yeah.
Thomas fan for more Peter Sam.
I'm still shocked that Peter Sam we got to see him.
I'm
He's
not.
still-
I'm really not.
Why?
Okay, I think I said this at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah, you do.
I've known about Peter Sam for
Oh, yeah.
maybe a year and a half now.
Okay, but at least be glad that not everyone else knows. You don't have to gatekeep it anymore. Okay.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I didn't gatekeep nothing. I kept that a secret just so I wouldn't be murdered on sight.
With Thomas. Yeah, I get it. Okay.
From personal experience with that kind of thing, it is very relieving to have something like that off your shoulders.
I mean, it wasn't on my shoulders to begin with. I didn't even care. I think I told who did I tell about Peter Sam? I think I don't know if I should be admitting this publicly or maybe someone else.
Maybe
would
don't.
know because of
Maybe
me.
don't. Maybe don't.
Okay, I think I told Shippy, Ember. Who else did I?
We just told you not to.
And then these are people I know. Why didn't you tell me? What the fuck?
I think I just forgot to. There's a couple
Fuck
people.
you. You know Peter
Sorry,
Sam
I
is my baby.
forgot. I'm
You know he's
sorry.
my baby.
Did I
You know
never
he's my
tell
baby.
you, Nick?
No.
I'm sorry.
Or maybe you probably
I
mentioned. Okay.
apologize.
We're gonna get used to have a drone strike sent to your location. Let's just change the topic.
Okay, Obama.
So,
I'm not
Bubsy
black.
3D, pretty based, huh?
Oh, that was not the reaction I was expecting. No,
I'm not wrong.
no, Nick, that's not what I meant. I didn't.
I
call
know.
you Obama because you're
I know.
Wedding.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, Bubsy 3D. Why do you like Bubsy 3D? Oh, there's your profile picture. There you go.
Why is
yeah,
that?
yeah. I finally decided. It's a deep fried version of the zip deleted scene where he has that cursed face.
Cursed face
that is the worst picture.
that everyone
That is-
absolutely lost their shit at when we watched it live.
That is the worst profile picture. I'm sorry.
Look at that forehead,
The
Jesus
worst.
Christ! It's so sweaty.
will-
Get away from the camera, bro.
I'm sorry. Hang on.
I have this profile picture with Friday. I am gonna stick to this aesthetic.
It's the special trees aesthetic. You have to understand.
It's
Oh,
the
no.
tree's aesthetic. You need to have a very high IQ to understand it.
Go to jail.
Oh, gay baby jail. That's where we're headed.
Gay.
Not if I go into man jail first.
Oh.
Not if we backwards long jump out of there. I swear to
Oh, that's not real. Don't kid yourself.
God.
backwards long jumping is real. You just gotta try really, really hard, and
No.
maybe
Yeah.
you'll not die.
Listen, trans women can double jump. Trans men can smash their rolls, and mentally ill people can backwards long jump. Okay.
Yes, I can do it.
No, and also people with blue hair can sing and spliced vocals.
Fuck!
Don't have-
I can't do that.
I don't have blue hair, bro.
Your Sona says otherwise, but I
Yeah,
was
okay.
however, that was a reference to something.
Yeah, my Sona has blue hair, but I don't physically have blue hair.
Oh, you need to fix that. You're clearly you need to step up the game, Nick.
Well, okay,
That's
yeah,
the
maybe one day
game.
one day I'll get blue hair, but I'm kind
Blue
of rocking
hair
that. I'm
And pronoun.
pronouns, yeah, I know.
I
But
made
I'm
a joke
rock-
with
I'm-
Logan today.
I'm rocking that. I'm currently in that Beatles type hair phase where I grow my hair out really long.
Hey Paul, it's me, John Lennon from the Beatles.
Yeah, everyone keeps saying I'm like
Beatles,
fucking Paul
Paul.
McCartney. Everyone keeps saying I'm fucking Paul McCartney for some reason. Which
When you forget
I know,
what Paul McCartney looks like.
he looks like a person.
Good to
There's
know.
a very specific video, if I may say. I remember seeing this video like years ago. It's like a video of the four Beatles saying hello to Australia, but someone put like pictures of Thomas characters on them. I
Yeah.
want to find that video because one of them sounds like the dude who narrated the Christopher Audrey books. Ted Robbins.
Ted Robinson.
No, Ted Robbins.
Ted Robbins. Okay. Which I know the order. I know the order.
It
of the
went
clip.
Henry James Gordon Thomas. I need
No,
to find
like
this
the
video.
like the order of the voices was which. I know you don't
Okay.
recognize them, but like which one was it?
Johnny Morris,
No,
Willie
wait, wait,
Rushton.
No, Trees.
Ted
I'm
Robbins.
asking.
Is
Yeah,
it
yeah, no, I'm at.
Okay, so it went. I know
It's a Beatles
Ringo
version.
was the last. I think
He was
it
the last.
went-
Yeah.
I think it went.
I know the order, by the way. I know how it goes. I'm asking like it was John, Paul, George, and Ringo. That's the order of that clip. I believe. Yeah,
I
that's the
believe
order
it
of the clip.
was John, Paul, George. George was the third one.
George was the third one. Was it the
Yeah.
third one? The third voice.
Yes, George was third. I think I can't remember. I think Paul was second, and process of elimination. John had to be the first one.
No, it's John, Paul, George, and Ringo. That was the order of that clip. I remember. I know this. I'm mentally
Yes.
ill. Okay, I know.
Yeah.
I know. that
I
clip.
really want to find that. Okay, even if it doesn't have the Thomas characters included, I really need to find that clip again.
I believe it was like something. It was some saying hello to Australia. I know it was.
I was saying hello to Australia.
George made the joke that Australia should move closer to England. That was. I know that's.
And then Ringo just said hello.
Hello, and everyone started laughing, and Ringo was
What
like,
did
"So
I
what can I
say?
say?"
It's a good
That's-
bit.
that I love the four of them. They're so fucking. No wonder they got so damn popular. You can just tell just by watching them or hearing them, I guess. Let me find it. Beatles. Hello. Not hello. Goodbye. Hello. Australia. By the way, it's really funny that Trees here has absolutely no fucking clue what we're talking about. I just think that's really funny.
How do you
Yeah,
not know
yeah,
about the Beatles? If you're a Thomas fan, you have to know at least a little bit about the Beatles. That's just law.
I know all I know is that they were bad in the 60s. Two of the members are dead. One of them is alive. Two of them are alive.
Yes, thank you. You got it right.
Not for long.
And I listened to a few songs only through someone in my family on a car one
Mm.
time.
You should listen to them more. I'm gonna point it down to your head.
I know I should probably expand my musical horizons, but I'm too busy laying on my ass all day watching YouTube videos and making stupid train edits, sometimes boat
Okay,
edits
yeah.
when I'm in the mood. Like cutting down all the Tux episodes to be 6 minutes, because why not?
Here's a real challenge. Cut them down 12 minutes 30 seconds. That has to be that. That's a real challenge.
I cut them down to 10 minutes.
No, 10 minutes, that's not impressive. 12 minutes 30 seconds specifically. I want to see someone do that. You can do a lot with an extra 2:30.
You know that Tug's episodes are 13 minutes long by themselves, right?
Okay.
They're 13 minutes long by themselves.
Okay, get rid of the 13 least important seconds. Of the
Okay.
30
Okay.
seconds.
Oh,
Hey John. Hey
oh,
John. Okay, John.
I
I
have-
found the audio clip of the Beatles doing that. However, it has like it's not just that singular one. It's like multiple different attempts at a message, but it's the last one in the video. It's the last one towards the end. So
Okay.
I'll send it to you in DMs. There you go. You have the
You
Beatles
could
sound in
stream
DMs.
it. You could stream it.
Could I stream it? Would that get us copyrighted?
Okay, that is something to worry about. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean it's not music. It's just them talking, but
I'm not gonna risk nothing. I've had this YouTube channel for too long. Not gonna risk
I'd kill streaming anything Beatles related, but I don't want you to suffer because of it. So
I
maybe.
suffer enough as it is.
Yeah, you're white and you live in Kentucky. That's already bad enough.
Wow.
Sorry.
I'll have you know.
What?
By avoiding copyright, do you mean like getting like outright blocked or like just having monetization turned
I don't
off?
have monetization on to begin with because I haven't
Okay,
made a
good.
YouTube video in a year. I haven't
It's
posted.
it's just a copyright thing. That's why
I don't want to risk nothing, doing nothing. Don't want to do it.
Exactly. I don't want the
Bada
live stream
bing,
where
bada
I don't want the live
Yeah.
stream where I shit talk any World War Thomas fan series to be blocked. So this has to be out there. It's important.
It is important that we have your opinions on my live stream. That is very
Yeah. I have
There's-
opinions.
writing.
There's two important things this stream has:
Uh-huh.
opinions, shit talking Victor, and the third
Mm.
thing where I be stupid.
Exactly. Up top, bestie.
Don't up top.
Up top.
Don't up top in my
Yeah.
live
Let's
chat.
go.
God give us
Stupidity forever.
We still have 4 people watching. That's amazing.
Yeah, no one's
Right now-
spoken. No one's spoken in 30 minutes, or not 30 minutes, 10 minutes.
Fuck.
They've been driven away by the insane ramblings of a blue man.
I remember I was a blue man once. I was in that thing called the Blue Man Group.
Fucking what?
You never heard of the Blue Man Group?
No.
It's a
What?
band.
I'm assuming it's a group with purple people.
I'm just picturing John just being painted in like all blue. That's just what I feel like.
And then screaming at homeless people.
Sounds like you.
One the two
Me
favorite
microwaving.
American past.
Me
One of the two favorite
microwaving a
American-
honey bun and throwing it at a homeless person.
No, it's just the blue band. It's just like a bunch of you and a bunch of other like Kentuckians being painted in blue, riding on their golf cart screaming.
Why'd you have to bring golf carts into this?
Because you drive a golf cart. And that's
Oh, I
my
don't. I haven't
Listen.
driven a golf cart
You
in like
couldn't
3
even
years.
bring up Mario Tennis.
fuck, right?
Hey, trees. Did you know that I crashed a golf cart once?
Wait, what?
I did too. When I was like between the ages of 6 to 9.
Oh,
No.
I was 16.
Oh, how did you fucking know?
Nick, I thought I told you this. There's a whole video on my YouTube channel.
I don't remember.
You okay?
Oh,
this must have been before your time.
Oh, I get it, John. Bad physics engine. Okay.
Source spaghetti.
I love eating source spaghetti.
Yummy.
Hey,
Yummy.
Right from the
Yummy.
sauce.
Oh,
Vicino sauce.
oh, stop.
it's almost 11 o'clock EST. I might have to go soon. I might have to leave I might have to end this live stream soon.
Oh no! Well, you still gotta tell me the thing you had to tell
Well,
me.
that's gonna be after I end the stream.
Yeah.
I can't. The haters will sabotage me.
The haters will sabotage us.
You make fun of me, but it's true. I can't say anything without it getting stolen by people. For example,
Oh,
the idea of giving Donald and Douglas black livery with blue double lining. And what happened? Somebody made it anyways. They didn't steal my idea, but they beat me to it.
okay, Gino from Conjun House.
They
Jesus,
beat me to it. Do you know why I hate Undertale?
I love it when you put on that voice.
That's one of my favorite voices to do. And look, the prodigal son of a bitch returns to us.
Pepperoni pizza. That's the only quote I know from Conjun.
The moment when you start thinking about U.S. Big Mac and that being his voice.
Oh, that'd be a good voice for Big.
Big stack.
Mm.
What am I about? What was I
You
about to say?
know-
I rest.
High tide, high bridges, or no? Is it high tide, high
High load. High load. High load.
High tide,
load.
high load.
High load. Yeah, what about it? Oh,
Bridges. What are your bridges?
So what?
High tide. High load.
high tide, high load.
That's my.
Yeah, so what? Oh, I get it.
That's my shitty Scottish accent, by the way.
And then Little Owl puffing across the street. Oh my god, Little Owl, my senpai. Hi.
I'm uncomfortable. I've been made uncomfortable, and that might be where I should end the stream for tonight.
No. Keep it going. Keep it going.
I apologize.
I must go to bed soon.
Uh,
I have responsibilities. I
You know, I'm
don't
really-
have work tomorrow, but I have responsibilities.
you know,
Fuck
I'm really.
responsibility. Stay up until 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah. I'm still upset. I think John knows about this. I'm still upset that I lost the footage to that one Tugs read along. Me and a couple other of our
The
friends. did.
Jinxed one?
Yeah, the Jinxed.
Hmm.
Tree doesn't know about it.
Oh.
Just to briefly explain, me and a couple of friends in a call, we did like just a brief read along of Jinxed for whatever reason, and I recorded it all and I edited it in together. And like there was a whole joke that the intro was like the Tugs I don't know. It was. I have to find it again. Shippy made it, but it was like the Prince of Bel Air and the Tugs theme together. Yeah.
For a moment, I thought you were actually talking about another a Jinx up I was a part of. That
No.
did I ever show you that actually?
I don't think you know, but basically we did that, and at some point late, actually it was around October last year. October, and from back on. My computer, due to various reasons, had to go in for repairs, and it had to wipe the hard drive of it, which meant that anything that I didn't save anywhere else was lost, including the footage to that and the edit I made. So, we've talked about doing another one, but instead of doing Jinx, we just start from like Sunshine or something. But we haven't done any. We haven't asked to materialize into anything. But I want to do it at some point because I feel bad. And it wasn't even that good to begin with due to various reasons, but I don't want to talk about that on a public live stream, but I think John probably knows.
I think I can guess. One individual?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, one individual.
Yes, that's all we're saying.
In the live stream, I will say Grimace from McDonald's.
I like the part when Grimace from McDonald's said it's grimacing time and grimaced
all over the place.
Grimaced in everyone's milkshake.
Same brain cell.
Grimaced in everybody's milkshakes, and that's why they all died.
Nice.
They couldn't handle the Grimace power.
Is there any other opinions that we'd like to share of Tugs Thomas related? Anything? Because I know you said you wanted to end stream soon, so
Ghost is a bad Tugs episode. Won't apologize.
Okay, but why?
Interesting. There's not
It's
much of a
because-
story, real talk.
Yeah. That's mainly why, because Ghost lacks like the biggest element of Tugs. I think it excels at the most, which is its interactions with like other characters and stuff. Without this, I think that's why the lack of interaction is not to mention the repetitiveness of like the overall episode, like Tug going by doing thing. Oh shit, Ghost! Cut to next character. Repeat that like 5-ish times with only
except for 10 Cents and Sunshine at the end, which is actually kind of different.
Yeah, 10 Cents and Sunshine is the only like real mix up, along with Zoran and Izzy, because its
That's
characters
true.
actually interacting with each other. And I
Yeah.
think that's why those two moments in the episode are like the highlights of the entire thing. Everything else is just kind of like all right in terms of like an overall episode. but just the lack of story just really kills it for me, in my opinion.
I see.
But well, and literally, it's the only fault with the episode is the story itself. Other than that, every other aspect is great, like atmosphere, voice acting, all the typical stuff.
I like the end theme variant of that episode with the choir vocals.
Oh yeah, same.
It's nice. I like it. I don't like the Galleon
Right.
model though. I fucking hate how out of scale it is. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh yeah.
That's actually one thing I will shit talk Ghost about. It's that Galleon model was just a terrible,
Yeah.
terrible choice. Terrible choice of model. And I say terrible choice because they store bought it, I think.
Yeah. I'm willing to bet that it was like just quickly store bought, quickly modified to look, different, and then they just flopped onto the sets.
Just kind of fucked around with it, yeah. Damn.
Yeah. And it's weird thinking that was like the last full episode they shot in Big City, and
That
how
sucks.
empty it is in some areas.
David
'Cause
Benton really did not like filming on that set. You can tell.
You can tell that of David May getting tired of the big city set. Not only you can also tell that the budget's kind of starting to drain as well, because you notice that in Quarantine and Ghost it has a lot of scenes that are like taking place in very empty areas, a lot of estuary or out of sea moments in it.
That's true, yeah.
And then by the time to get the trap, David goes, "Fuck it, no more big city." And then the budget completely goes to shit sometime during Trapped.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, they like spending. They like throwing away money, didn't they?
Yeah. Actually, do you know about the 30 million?
Yes. Jesus Christ. They went. It was supposed to be 2 million, and they went 30 million. Like fucking hell.
I know, right?
Fuck Christ.
Wait, what?
So basically, Tugs originally had a set budget of 20 million, going off of an interview with Robert. Well, according to a crew member who was there until like the bitter end of Tugs, the thing overall ended up costing like 30 million pounds back in the day.
Wait, wasn't it 2 million? Wasn't it 2 million originally?
Yeah, it was 2 million originally. This is assuming that the number Robert gave in interviews was indeed the official amount they were supposed to spend.
And they spent 30 million on it.
Yep.
I think
30 million on that dumb boat show.
Yeah.
Jesus, how did they even go that over budget? My God.
I'm willing to bet it was the amount of like just last minute details and changes they kept on doing. Like it adds up when you have to rewrite 3 of your episodes and make new props for all those 3 episodes.
Poor Sunshine. Poor Sunshine.
Like repaint like making the new parts for Sea Rogue and Old Man for Pirate, making Johnny Cuba for High Winds.
Munitions being delayed by 4 weeks, I think that's the
making Billy Shoepak for Trapped. The amount of money to go into making any additional new props for those episodes, the additional amount of film, the rewrites.
Yeah, wow. They really should have.
They should have had a better plan or stuck to their original plans. Yeah,
they really fucked up in the planning department. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Does anyone have that picture of the one guy in like a courtroom? He's wearing like a blue shirt, has blonde hair. He's like, "I think Tug sucks."
No.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
What is that from?
Nah.
I have no idea, but the guy looks like Senpai from Friday Night Funkin'. That's the only
reason.
And
that's where we should end the stream. That's where we should end
character.
God.
Talk about a character in a video game.
Get better taste.
No.
We like Tugs and Thomas. Wait. We like Tugs and Thomas. It's fine. We like Tugs and Thomas. It's fine. It's fine. We have shit taste. We all have shit taste here. It's fine.
I will kill you and then kill you again.
It's also obvious the best video game character is fucking Gex.
I thought you were gonna say Bubsy. I thought you were gonna say Bubsy.
Not Gex.
James, he cooed, you can't hide in there forever. There is no escape from my son.
Yes, I can. Shut the fuck up, fat man. And you
Grabber
fat
dropped
son.
James
Oh,
on the
shit.
ground, killed her son's foot.
Above him stood a huge grabber. Christ frowns upon you this
On
day,
you.
grabber. Thee, said James. He saw Jack the grabber basking in the morning sun.
Jesus Christ, that video is so fucking funny.
I love Toby and the Milk
Okay,
too. My favorite videos.
Wait. Jackson is in Milk too?
Yeah, he saw Jack the grabber basking in the morning sun.
I need
Toby
to
can't
rewatch
pull
that
the train.
'cause
He's too old and stupid.
That's the first Milk.
Toby can't pull
I
the
know.
train. He's too stupid and old.
Dude,
No,
listen,
I'm not, said Toby.
listen. If you have to make Toby pull the awesome train, you have to make it 20 tankers. I'm just saying. Have to make it 20 tankers. It has to be. Wow, we truly live in a time that Harvey
Wow.
voice sounds like. He sounds like Scarlett Reneas. I'm sorry, that Harvey impression.
That is an insult to Mike Buried Truck, and I can't believe you.
Was it Mike Berry? Oh no!
Huh?
It was
Dumb.
narrated by him. He's in the credits.
He is? I thought that was Alfred Harper.
Guess who's gonna get blocked by Mike Buried Truck?
No.
I'm
This
just
is what you
kidding.
get for.
I'm like friends with him. I'll talk highly of you. Don't worry.
Please. She probably doesn't even watch these streams. It's fine.
No, it's okay. He doesn't.
Nick?
He really does not.
I'm
I've
Nick,
invited
yes.
him. He never does.
I'm Nick, yes.
Nick, that's what you get for not learning how to read.
Fuck.
No
No wonder I failed English.
It will catch up to you someday, and it's caught to you now.
No.
Hey,
no
you may not learn English, but at least you probably know more English than Generation Alpha, which is like the
God.
newest generation of kids coming in that are like 12, 13 right now.
You're
The only words they know is
Everything.
skibbity toilet.
Oh, I'll kill you. Kill
Lord
yourself.
Ohio,
Never say
Riz.
that again.
Yeah.
Shut up. Oh, John, you're losing my respect right now. as you say
No, I don't care. I thought I lost your
And
respect.
I haven't.
that.
Guys, we've hit 0 people. I think it's time to head off.
have we hit 0 people?
I think
we actually
Craig
hit
went to
0?
bed. I think Craig went to bed.
I think I'm the only one watching the stream because I used to have it on in the background. Whoops.
I
We should-
have it on the background right now, and it's like one person watching. So
That's probably me.
We should end the stream. It's been almost
should.
2 hours.
You should.
All right.
All
Well, there's nobody left, but goodbye.
Bye. The ghosts.
goodbye, people, and remember, Big Freeze also sucks.
Fuck you.
Fuck
In
you.
the stream.
Stop being mean.